Hello friends, this is the Tata Sky Connection HD box that I got today. And this is the standard Lnb single one, and this is the standard packaging box. These are the connectors, and this is the main oval dish that is along with it. So I open it. This is the AC adapter. So rating is 12 volts, 1 ampere. This is the box itself. And this is the HDMI cable that you get along with it, and the standard remote, the universal remote, in the sense that you can operate one TV along with it. It's learnable remote, so you can program your original TV remote with this to work along with it together. So only one remote would be required, that is this one. This is the standard HD box that I get. At the front you have LEDs, no display as such, and at the back you have the antenna connector sat in, and then you have the USB connector. If you put your storage drive, then Tata Sky servers would detect it, and you can download on-demand HD movies, but you can't use it to play it in your laptop or computer, or otherwise play your other regular files in your box. Right now it's not supported. You can't connect a Wi-Fi dongle. Then you have the optical input, SPDIF, and then HDMI, the card in slot, and the AC adapter card. So that's the way it would be working right away. Inside this dish connector kit, you have this standard rod, and you have this rod connector. So you can see here angles are marked from 40 degrees to 80 degrees. You can see it like this. This is for setting up the azimuth and the angle height. So this is your arrow marking to tell you where exactly the connectors would be, the direction. And this is the clamp connector that goes along with it. You can tighten it or loosen the nut bolts out here to change the angle. These are the nut bolt sets that you get along with it. And I think this is the Lnb Connector Patch at the top. So these are the standard rods and all that will finally help you to fix it in wall or any place to form it. These are the main components that you get along with the oval dish to fix the dish itself. This is a single connector Lnb. You can see here the skew angles are marked here, so in case you need to get the skew angles, this is the one from plus 75. It is minus 75, and this is the main clamp that will help you fix the elevation. You can see here the elevation is marked from 40 degrees to 80 degrees. So, and this is the main connecting rod, and this will be its connector through which 3 nut bolts will go, and you can loosen it and change the angles if required. Lnb rod, angular rod. And this is the connecting rods in the wall that you will be requiring. These nut and bolt sets, hex nuts, and all the connectors. And this Lnb holder and the connector that you get along with it. And this will also go in the wall to connect those two connecting small rods. So these are the standard equipments that you get along with a new connection. पहले ये गोल आता था या आजकल ऐसे अंडा सा कैसे आने लगा? अलग है, इसका कुछ और काम होता है?
ऐसा ही होता है।
अच्छा, ऐसे ही होता है अंडा सा।
पहले छोटा आता था, बड़ा आने लगा।
अच्छा, इसका वैसे कोई फायदा नहीं होता, ऐसे ही आ रहा है आजकल मतलब?
छोटा वाला मतलब शुरू में आता था ना।
अच्छा, कम आता था तो उसके बाद ऐसे कर किया है ताकि अब सही आता है। लेकिन पीछे बॉक्स भी बदला था ना सबका, जो पुराने कनेक्शन थे जिनके? With this nut bolt you get this guide kind of how to fix all these things. So if you want to do it yourself, this is a good guide. The back side also you have all the instructions as to how to go ahead about it.
आप लोग जेब में इतना ले घूमते हैं, फटता नहीं आपका जेब? हर चीज जेब में रखते हैं आप लोग।
तो हम लोग जीन्स
आदत
भी
हो
ले लेता हूँ,
अच्छा, जीन्स में वही फायदा है ना, चलता है। नॉर्मल पॉकेट तो फट जाए।
फट जाता है। जीन्स ये मतलब देख के लेता हूँ ना।
हाँ, एकदम मोटा तगड़ा होगा।
तार काटना होगा।
काट वहाँ कोई नहीं, से खुल जाएगा पिलास से या किसी से। देखिए खुल के, जो लोहा वाला तार है ना, हटा दीजिए। उसी में बांध रखे हैं, बस खोल दीजिए, गोल गोल घुमाए हट जाए। नीचे गिरा दीजिए, बाद में आएंगे ना वो देख लेंगे। हाँ बस ठीक। ये मीटर में आप लोग का सैटेलाइट पहले ही डाला रहता है, बस सिग्नल पकड़ेगा तो बू बू करने लगता है।
चलो 3 साल का पहले जो था ना,
हाँ,
बहुत खराब है सब।
सिस्टम ठीक नहीं था।
अब तो कोई दिक्कत नहीं है।
अब तो नहीं होता ना। पहले हमको याद है, छोटा टीवी लेके आया था एगो, इतना टाइम लगता था, कुछ मीटर उटर भी नहीं था, बार बार भाग भाग के जाता था।
हाँ, पहले छोटा टीवी रखते थे, ठीक है, और ऊपर ही चेक करना होता था।
अच्छा, और कोई तरीका नहीं था।
कोई तरीका
अब जब से मीटर आ गया तो काम आसान हो गया ना, मतलब।
नीचे कोई मतलब टीवी में हम चेक भी नहीं करेंगे ना।
हाँ, तब भी सीधे ऑन करेंगे आ जाएगा एकदम।
हाँ।
चलिए, ये काम आप लोग का थोड़ा जिंदगी आसान हो गया। नहीं तो जैसे 10वीं मंजिल में है, नीचे पहला मंजिल में घर है, तो ऊपर नीचे करते करते दिमाग खराब हो जाए।
ये पहले दो लड़का थे देखा सब।
अच्छा, तो एगो नीचे रहता है, एगो बताएगा उसको।
एक नीचे एक ऊपर रहता था। फोन भी जब बिल आता था ना,
हाँ।
हर फ्री देते थे।
चलो कंपनी देता था, नहीं तो बड़ा नुकसान हो जाता।
पहले फोन का भी पैसा देता था कंपनी, अब कुछ कंपनी नहीं देता है फोन का।
अब खाली ये दे दिया, बोला इसी से करो अपना जो करना है करो।
कॉल रेट पे हो गया ना।
अच्छा, अब तो उससे हो गया ना।
कॉल रेट पे हो गया, जितना ही काम करेंगे उतना ही पैसा मिलेंगे।
चल,
पहले था सैलरी पे था।
तो पहले टाटा स्काई रख लेता था, अभी क्या है कि जितना कीजिएगा काम दिन का उतना ही होगा। ये मैं कोई ऐसा लगाए कि जिसमें ना दिक्कत हो।
नहीं है कुछ भी नहीं। तो कैसे क्या करना है?
How to use this universal remote? So if the LED is not blinking, it's in the STB mode, and once you press the universal, and if your TV button is programmed, this light comes up. You can see here this. I'll turn off the light. You can see the LED is lit up. So that's why right now the TV remote is active. So that's the way it works. This is the cable that they use usually to install. This is from Finolex, and there is coaxial cable for CATV cable TV networks. Type is RG59 CCS, and for 100 meters to 10 rupees per meter it comes out, kind of. So that's what they charge you, possibly if you use the extra wires.
Here also in the wire you can see Finolex 75 ohms RG59F type coaxial digital cable. It's imprinted on the cable itself. Now in the angle, if you fear that somebody might move it or something else might happen, you can use a marker, and to this point and at this straight angle where it's marked, you can mark a marker here, and on this round one also you can mark a straight line, so in case it gets moved, you can kind of adjust it later. You don't have to call anybody specially.
So here is the universal remote that you get along with the HD box, and universal in the sense you can operate your TV's basic function like power, volume up, down, mute, and source. And this is the univ button. Once you press it, this light comes up, LED at the top, and it remains there for 10 seconds, and then it returns back to STB mode. So while this LED is on, you can use the power button, volume up, down, source, and mute, and the TV instructions will be taken. And once this you see the LED has gone now, so now you can by default operate the HD box with the remote. And here is the instruction that comes along with it, how you need to program it. If you have these brand of televisions, you can use the digit on the left to get the learning one already done, and you can manually learn by pressing the select and the number 2-digit button, and the LED will be on, and then press the corresponding button in the Tata remote and then the corresponding button on the actual remote, so that the learning process will start, and at the end you have to press the select button, and then that button will be learned, and it is telling you all the instructions quite easily, and you can restore to default settings by pressing the power volume button and then code 680 sequentially. It should